so we've spoken about the writing of that song. Had you written many songs before that?
Not really. I sort of, like I said, I've always played covers and I've always wanted to like write my own music, and it wasn't really until Anthony, yeah, my cousin, reached out to me and sort of helped me because he's like, you need to have your own music. And so I know I really want to have my own music. It's just it's so hard to write about. I find it a bit hard, but it's so yeah, when I say that there is an actual song that I have written before that, yes. And I've sort of only just finished it and I've actually just finished recording it. So
Okay.
it's going to be the next one I release actually, but it's ready to go. So that song was actually before these two songs, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and also just in terms of writing, between running a property for kids and playing gigs, I think it's also time might be a factor for
That's
you.
right. Yeah. Yeah. I feel, yeah, there's just so much always going on at the moment and everything. So yeah, it does. Yeah, that's right. Time is a big thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's just, and also time for your brain to work on it, I guess. When there's a lot going on, it's hard to have that
Yeah.
moment for you, just for ideas to come in.
Yep. No, that's exactly right. Yeah. You're just constantly thinking about everything, what's going on through like on the farm and through the day and everything. You just don't seem to have time to think about writing music, but
Yeah.
it does come. It's just if you can get an idea and just jot it down or something like that
Yeah.
does help. Yeah.
And
Mm.
now, one idea you did have is for your latest song, which is Old Dog, Old Ute, Old Hat. Now, let's start with the Ute. How many have you owned?
Oh, well, I've owned, actually, I'm on my second ute now. So well, when I say my old ute, so the actual old ute, my old ute it's actually my father-in-law's ute. He sort of
Right.
it's pretty much given it to me as a farm ute. And I class that as my old ute. Like, it's
Okay.
just a cracking old ute. But you could say 2.5 utes, I suppose, I've owned.
Now, I'm
Yeah.
aware that Australian ute owners have tribes. You know, there's the Ford, there's the Holden, there's
Yeah,
the
yep.
there's the Isuzu or whatever it is. What make and model do you have?
Nissan Navara. So
Oh, the Nissan was the one I did not mention.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's an old Nissan. Yeah, yeah.
And obviously standing the test of time. So there's a good plug for Nissan Utes because it's an
That's
old
it.
Ute, lasted
Yeah,
well.
yeah. She's an oldie.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which is interesting, I think, because Toyota does seem to colonize country towns. Pretty much every country town I go through is like, there's another Toyota dealership.
Oh yeah, that's it. They've definitely got the name. Yeah,
Yeah.
not everyone, but anyhow, like you said, everyone's got their own little tribes, I suppose. Yeah,
Yeah. So what brand of hat do you wear?
a Cuba. I got a yeah, a
Yeah.
Cuba Rough Rider. So that's the one I'm talking. Yeah, the one's in the song. So, hmm.
And that's been a lifelong use of the Akubra.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Well, I've actually probably had more hats than Utes. So I've definitely had more hats than Utes. So
Well, that
they
makes
don't
sense.
seem to last forever with me. But anyway, this particular old hat, she would be probably one of the originals, I reckon. So, mm,
Well, I think farmers, those hats get a fair bit of wear. You're out in a lot of weather, so
yeah,
you
yep.
need a new hat from time to time.
Once they get rain on them, it's pretty well buggered them sort of thing. They go floppy, but I mean, it makes them good when they go. That's when they are good. So yeah.